Hello everyone, we had some technical difficulties. I've already got some stuff started. This is going to be quick kitchen tips with Matthew. We're doing tomato soup. I've already got me some mirepoix in here with tomato paste and stuff. I've got this stuff sauteing up in here. This camera has been giving me fits here lately, so as we got that started, I'm fixing to go ahead and add my canned tomatoes in here. Normally we would, you can hit it with a little wine. I think I do have some wine up here to deglaze it. You know, a good Merlot would be good. Or I think what I have, I've got a little port wine, so I'm going to use a little port wine. If I can get it open. We'll deglaze it with a little port wine. Yeah, I added my mirepoix first, and then I started threw a little garlic in there, and then I put the tomato paste in there, and now I've added a little port wine to it to deglaze that bottom. It gets all that flavor. So then I'm going to start adding these. Got 4 cans of tomatoes here. This is going to be a good soup. I'm going to probably fix me grilled cheese or something with it. I got these tomatoes actually at the Dollar Tree. These are roasted tomatoes. Pretty good deal on it, so the soup ain't going to cost me that much money to make. So each one of these big cans is about $5 for all these cans. Alright, so then I'm going to one, I'll do 2 cans of water there. That's going to be 28 ounce cans. So that's 4 28 ounce cans diced tomatoes, and I did 2 cans of water. So after you do them, you add your little water. See if I got some of these still in here. Got a little chicken broth here, powder form. I'm going to add what the equivalent of 2 bouillon cubes would be. I'm just eyeballing this, but that's about what 2 bouillon cubes would be. I'm going to keep this stirred up over here. And I've got some heavy cream. How much heavy cream I get? I'm going to measure this actually out. One. put cream's gonna be 2 cups of heavy cream. We're gonna see what it's making look like. May end up adding more to it. Alright, so I'm gonna get my immersion blender. You don't have to have one this big, just a little bit bigger than what you actually need for this, but this is what I have. You can use one of them little KitchenAid ones too. I can get it plugged in, I have to plug it in over here. You're going to blend all this stuff up. I'm going to bring you over here and show y'all what's going on over here. Make sure the camera's still working. Wish I had one of them. It just keeps. That's the gist of it. I got it blended up pretty good right now. Let's see. I'm gonna taste it, just see what possibly, and I gotta add some salt and pepper to it.
Yeah, I just texted. Well, I didn't text. I texted him Saturday.
Yep. So I'm going to add, find my teaspoons. We're going to go 1. Two tablespoons of kosher salt. Now we're going to add, where'd I put my white pepper? I just had it. I had it out a second and here we go. We're going to go with 1 tablespoon, no, there are 2 teaspoons of white pepper. Two teaspoons of white pepper to it. So I got me some fresh basil over here. I'm gonna chop some of it up. It's trying to die on me. got some basil over here. Some of it's dried up. I'm still using dried leaves. Try to rob most of it. Maybe they'll start trying to grow back. Alright, so I got me some fresh basil leaves here. We'll chop it up and we'll see what we have of this. I may not have to add some dry basil to it anyways. This ain't a whole lot of basil. I'm about to get me a garden this summer where I can grow my herbs outside. They get bigger and produce more out there, so that's going to be going to be 2 tablespoons of fresh basil. Gotta get a good taste on it. I'm gonna add some more cream to it. That's 3. Call it 4 cups of cream. Alright, so try it again. Need a little more salt, a little more pepper. We'll add one more tablespoon of salt, and I'll do 1 more teaspoon of the white pepper. Stir that around real good. So I got that added in. Give them another little try. We're hitting on something right there. I think it needs a little more chicken base, so we'll add another little, enough for one more bouillon cube. Try. That's what was missing. Missing that little extra little chicken bouillon. So, seeing where my little strainer is. So now, gotta find another pot. This is the fun part of this soup. This thing is 6 3/4. Alright, so this stuff's pretty much coming to a boil now. Always flavors is soaked in here. You can leave it just like this if you want to. I like my soup smooth, so they got them little chunks of pieces in there. So what we're going to end up doing, pull it off the stove. We're going to put us one of these little strainers here. And we're going to do this little number right here. You're going to get all your little stuff out of here. Put that down now. I may just leave it like this. What do you think, Dad? You want the little chunks in, or do you want it smooth?
I don't matter.
Come here and try it and see what this tastes like to you.
Camera?
Yeah? Huh?
I'm not no movie star.
Here, I'm gonna let you try it.
Hot.
No, a little bit, but not. It's good like that. Or you,
There's a chunk of something in there.
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to straighten. You mean straightening them out?
I would.
Okay. So the vote is we're gonna strain the chunks out. So what I'm fixing to cut it. We'll come back in a minute because it's gonna take a minute. All right, we're back, and I'm just gonna. I got my dad's show, and this is the last of the soup I'm straining. So you get one of these little strainers, and this is a time-consuming process, but it makes the soup smooth. You see how chunky that is? You can eat it like that. It's not as pleasant as it is after you do this. So this is a little bit more, and then you're going to have to add cornstarch. If you want to leave it chunky like that, You can eat it just like that. You don't got to thicken it or nothing. And it probably may even have more flavor. I'm going to taste this a little bit after. Usually I let this go a little longer, but I'm sort of trying to rush it, to be honest with you, today. I probably could let that soup cook another 30 minutes or so. But it's working out fine. See, it's just a little bit comes out at a time. I can push that a little bit. I've got a better china cap somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. I'm going to use this little Bojangity one. It's really fine though, so there's not much getting through it. There's going to be a little bit of stuff get through it, but mainly we're just trying to get these chunks out of it. All the vegetables that I put in there, and it's just, we're basically getting the tomato juice out and the chicken stock we got in there and the cream now. That's about all we're gonna get out of that. You gotta film out. There we go. So I got a trash can full of little juices and stuff. Now I've got me some cornstarch. I got a little cornstarch slurry here. I'm going to. I'll use a whisk on that. So we're gonna pour a little bit of this in there now. This thing has to be hot when you're doing it. It's trying to come to a, get it on there where it's coming to a boil. This has to be hot in order, so we're just going to eyeball a little cornstarch slurry. Y'all going to just measure that on y'all. I got the rest of the recipe measured out right here. If I can get to it. And you can add a little liquid smoke to this if you want to make it a little smoky. I'm going to do another soup. I'm going to do another tomato soup in the summer. I'm going to smoke some tomatoes and make a smoked tomato basil soup. That's going to be when the summer hits. So we got fresh tomatoes. I'm going to do that with a smoker. But you can make it with liquid smoke. It's just not quite as good. I'm gonna see. I may have to add a little more seasoning. I'm not really sure, because some of that stuff, some of the flavor probably did get strained out a little bit. See, it's nice and smooth now. Fix and bring it over here and let y'all look and see the difference. See, it's nice and smooth right there. I think we're good on seasoning and stuff. I'm just gotta get this cornstarch cooked up, because if not, it'll give it a little. If you don't cook the cornstarch out, it'll give it a little bit of a funky taste. I'm gonna add some more cornstarch to it. I should have measured that out for you guys, but everybody wants their soup a different thickness. So I figured I'd just let y'all figure it out. Like I said, you ain't got to put no cornstarch in this if you leave it chunky. So we can go over and let's see. And I'm gonna say it was a 1/4 cup of wine. I didn't measure the eyeball that. So we got. You gonna go outside, Angel? So we started off with 1½ cups of onion, 1½ cups of celery, 1 cup of carrots, 4 cans of diced tomatoes, 6-ounce tomato paste, 4 28-ounce cans of, I use roasted diced tomatoes. You get whatever's on sale, but the roasted is going to get a little more flavor. And I filled up 2 of these of water, 2 of these 28-ounce cans. I just filled the cans of tomato up with water, dumped it in there. 2 chicken. I end up adding about 3 chicken cubes. So we'll do 3. Yeah, I end up doing about 3 chicken bouillon cubes. You can add a 4th one if you want to. It'll be fine. I use the powder though, but what I put in there was equal to about 3 or 4 of them bouillon cubes. If it seems like it needs a little more flavor, you can add another one to it, and that'll help out. Then we got 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, 3 teaspoons of white pepper, 1 tablespoon of white pepper, 2 tablespoons of fresh basil, and I use that 1/4 cup of wine. I would use a red wine in it if you can, or some vodka. Vodka's good with it. That's to deglaze the pan. See if y'all can read my chicken scratch here. So now we'll walk over here and see this thing's coming to a good rolling boil. The cornstarch has cooked out of this now, and I'm gonna cut it off. It's ready to serve. It's ready to eat. And so if you like what you're seeing, like, share, and subscribe, and y'all have a blessed day.
Girls.
I'm back. I forgot that I put about five cloves of garlic in there. So sorry about that. I just been having I got to get another camera. This one's just really not what I don't know. It's acting up. So y'all have a blessed day.